And now, little bit later, after I said goodbye in the last part, I am starting this. Decided to, commentary them side by side since I have nothing better to do with my time. Clearly. Let me think, what else could I do? There's probably something more worthwhile I could do, but whatever. Yeah, this is a little secret area here in that, first level that that last level that I, didn't show off the first time just 'cause I'm, very lazy. Leads to there. And, yeah. Here's Vanilla Dome 4. Now this is a level that can be skipped entirely because there's no real secrets in here. This can be skipped entirely if you're good with the cape, like, well, I don't know if I'd say I'm exactly good with the cape, but I'm good enough to skip the whole level over, basically. Yeah, this is not a auto vertical scrolling level. Yeah, so can't really see what you're doing as well, but doesn't really matter. Still not that difficult. Just gotta be wary of a few bullet bills. And there's the castle, but I mean to do the secrets first, because there's a couple, well, there's some secret levels with some secret exits, so it's like a double secret. Now this right here, this is first secret level here, and it's pretty straightforward, to be honest, not too difficult, although it can take a little bit to get that cape thing going. Yeah, well, anyways, though, yeah, that stupid turtle. You know, I think the only, like, Mario games, no, even in Mario Bros, they were called shell creepers. I don't think they've ever been called turtles, and they're not even based on turtles, I don't think. Well, at least Bowser isn't. Bowser's supposed to look like more of an ox, but it, well, they didn't turn out that way, really. Because in the original artwork for Super Mario Bros. Drawn by, I think it was drawn by Miyamoto, but yeah, Bowser looks a lot more like, well, he looks different, I'll say that much. Maybe I'll put the image up there if I feel like it, which I probably won't. And yeah, this secret light right here, you need a blue switch activated or the cape. And by blue switch, I mean the blue switch palace, not the P switch. Guess both of them are technically blue. Yeah, that's another thing. You go through a exit gate with an item in hand, you get a new item thing. And now here's the regular exit to the level right here. Yeah, I'm not very good at that jump, which is why I lose my power up both times. And as I said before, go straight to Small Mario. So that's well, there's nothing I can do about it, I suppose, except for not get hit, which I didn't, so it's too late. There we go. I think those football guys only, yeah, I think they only appear underground, like stages like this, and they mostly appear near goalposts. Well, I don't know what, I think the official name is goalpost, I don't know. I just call it the thing that gives you the exit, because that's what it is, and the little tape thing, which is a separate object, or a separate sprite, I guess. from the goalpost, which, well, I suppose it's to be expected. Yeah, Yoshi is, what am I trying to say here? You know, sometimes I go on tangents like that, and I don't even know where I'm going, and I can think of something if I don't know where I'm going, but with that one, I don't know what I was gonna say at all. Yeah, this is actually, I believe this is level 1 in the ROM, but whatever. And as you can see, I died. Yeah, that's not good. I don't like dying. I died another time too, but I cut it out just because it was sort of useless. But yeah, this is, if I remember correctly, this is the first level in the ROM. So yeah, it's special in that way. Yeah, this is level 1. The last level in the ROM, I believe. I think the last level in the ROM is a copy of the test stage, actually. Which makes up a lot of the pointers in the levels. The ROM, whatever you call it, is just a test stage. And yeah, this right here, I died a lot in this stage to a fish that's going to come up later. And I don't like that fish very much because it killed me so much. It's quite annoying. Quite. Man. Yeah, that thing right there. I can't say it's the bane of my existence because I suppose, you know, I got past it eventually, but still, I had to do, well, something less than conventional. Yeah, that's a bit, it's a bit pathetic. Well, it worked. Alright, well, that's that level. That level is, like I said, I lost, many lives to that level. It was a massacre. Now this level, you might be able to notice this is sped up slightly, just because this stupid level takes forever, and I don't like it. And, yeah, I made some, less than stellar choices of what paths to take and in what order to take them, so I'm speeding it up slightly, but just slightly. I don't know what I set it to be, like 102%, I think. It's not very noticeable, I don't think, but yeah, it is sped up. It's the first instance of those skull, bone, fish, whatever you call them, which if you play the game normally with just sort of the bare minimum of the levels you can go through, those fish don't show up to the last level. In fact, I don't know if they show up in any other level other than this in the last level. They probably do. I'm probably forgetting something, but yeah. They're not that common. Yeah, this is an underwater fortress. It's rather unique in that aspect. Of course, that's been done a few more times nowadays, but you know, this was sort of a new thing back then to have a, well, I guess World 9 of the original, or not the original, Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, Mario 2, whatever you call it, had something like that. with a bunch of above ground enemies underwater in the last stage, but never a castle like that, except for the swimming section and some of the castles and the games. Yeah, it's yeah, it's a pretty cool level nonetheless. And this is also the first instance of Reznor, the fireball shooting dinosaur things. Yeah, these guys, they appear again in New Super Mario Bros. 2, and I can't think of any other games they've been in. There have been similar looking things in a few games. Paper Mario had those dinosaur things in the Crystal Palace or whatever it was called, the Ice Palace, whatever. The one with the ice guy. But yeah, other than that, I can't think of any other games other than New Super Mario Bros. 2. And this is another place that killed me a lot. Yeah, I actually got a game over on this, which, well, had this been live and you'd seen my reaction, I would have kept that in, but, yeah, whatever. Yeah, those magic Koopas would be a bit less annoying if they died if you hit them from underneath, but they're, I think, one of the few enemies in this game that does not. One of the few enemies that really appears on them, at least. Free 1-up. It's always nice, and this is another section that I don't like just because it involves a lot of waiting. See that? You gotta wait for it, and this next part here you can do all in one go if you're really fast, but it's pretty risky. Works a bit better if you're small Mario. Hey. Yeah. Man, that lava looks pretty cool. It looks, I don't know, it looks like it's boiling, which I guess it's extremely hot. Looks slightly realistic, but, well, if you were that close to lava, you'd probably melt in real life. Which makes me think, actually, this is a question I've thought of a lot for whatever reason. If you were to, like, since humans are, mostly, like, made up of water, if you were to throw a person or, like, fall into a volcano or something, would there be, like, an explosion from all the steam produced? Well, whatever. It's not something I would go out and test, or recommend that anyone test, actually. Suppose if someone is ever in Bowser's castle, though, and they have like a bottle of water, then I guess they could throw it in there, but yeah. And this boss fight right here is reused later. In fact, I think all the boss fights in this game are reused except for like the final one. But yeah, that's that. Mario course clear! Exclamation point. Clock. Yeah, and this is it's not a bad animation. There's different animations for all the castle destructions in case you somehow have not been able to figure it out yet. Have you found the red and green switches yet? Yes, I have. Well, on that note, goodbye, because I don't feel like finding the blue switch yet. And it's not here either, I don't think. I don't remember. Well, goodbye either way.